Alright guys, Dokkan time again. And we got another bloody mission for Otherworld Warriors. As you can see, I am less than thrilled about trying to do this. Burst mode has we have another burst mode. This is the third burst mode in a month. Which is fine, I like burst mode. It's just, I hate this category. Otherworld Warriors is terrible, but I figure, you know what, you might as well. You can get this to a pretty ridiculously high estimated score, and I think they made it bendable because they know that Otherworld Warriors is bullcrap. They know that this category is trash, so I mean, I can see why they chose to. Anyways, we have 513 cost or less. I made it so that we could seal. I turned everything else off, and yeah, I mean, you can lower this pretty hardcore. I don't even have some of these like even clicked. I have reduced damage received by 15%. I can even take that off, honestly. I mean, look at this score. We're at 7,500. We can really just make this immensely easier. We can take this off. We're still at 6,970. We can remove the defense raise. We can remove the HP. We can lower the HP here. We can actually remove that. We can even remove the all allies key minus thing. I mean, we have like almost nothing clicked on right now. It's just int and physical type characters along with Otherworld Warriors, then a couple other nodes just to really balance it out. It's crazy just how much they try to make this doable, which is understandable because this is bullcrap right here. I chose to just throw in my Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku as he is a 170 Otherworld Warriors / Resurrected Warriors leader. And then I found, oh excuse me, a rainbowed, whoa! I found a rainbowed physical Frieza. So, I mean, regardless of even losing the key, you know, removing the key node, I still suggest grabbing as much key as you possibly can on this stage, of course. I don't think this should be too bad. I made it so that we could seal still, just in case this does magically do a crap ton of damage. If you're doing this, you'd be rocking double Frieza. You can make it so you can lower attack as well. Just go ahead and use Super Gogeta, who lowers attack and defense. And I would say that would be your best go-to kind of situation, is to just keep Frieza on rotation as much as possible, get him to seal, get him to stack his defense. Now, obviously, this is either going to be a breeze or it's going to be hard. I think it's going to be a breeze to get 6k on this one, unless he just one-shots us right now, which would be hilarious. Wow, he still did 20k. That's pretty that's pretty bad how terrible this team is. It's sad that this Ink Gogeta is just not that good. Wow, we are doing like no damage. But see, this is funny to me because this category is just straight up kind of terrible. I mean, really, it is. We're on a 170, 150 lead, I mind you. You know, we're not on double 170 or even a 200 because there isn't a 200 lead that you can rock with this team category. So, yeah. I probably could have chose a different typing to make this a little bit more challenging. Could have chose a different typing. If there's an AGL type, I think there's an AGL choice. I know a lot of players do not have the Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so I completely understand why some people would just be like, yeah, I don't have that, I can't do that. So I'm trying to do it without the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, just for argumentative sake for players that did not summon for him on Golden Week. I probably will go back into this with Goku and increase the modifiers excessively and try to get as many points. I think you can get a really stupidly high score out of this. I'm not going to lie. I think you can really get a ridiculously high score on this burst mode. If you can figure out a good team combination, I think you can get a ridiculous score on here. I really do feel like you could, because they just increased it so much because of the poor category usage. We're almost done with the first phase at the very least here. Once again, I want to keep Frieza on rotation. That's the only thing that's bugging me. I'm glad I didn't lower the... I'm glad I did not lower anything, really. Because we're on turn 3 and we still haven't gotten past the first phase. We have very minimal increases to this 17's Dokkan Fest stage. It is sad how weak this team is. It is sad, I tell you. Alright, so we're done with the first phase. This is the second phase. I do believe there is a total of 4 phases. I could be wrong. I think it's 2 or 3. No, it's 4. It's 4. So we have 2 rotations here, or 2 phases with a Tech 17 that we're going to have to deal with here. I'm hoping it's not going to be that bad. I don't think it should be this bad. I don't think it'll be that bad. Hold on a sec here. I think we should probably hurt now that we're on the tech phase, because we have some int units, I think we'll do a lot more damage. Yeah, we're still not doing that much damage. Yeah, I would say probably try to lower defense. Maybe that would be a good combo. Double sealing with Frieza, lower his defense with, I don't know what unit lowers defense, but if you can lower their defense, you can get a ridiculously high score and get through it pretty quickly. This is still just, this is like mind-numbing. I just had an 11-hour shift at work. I am tired. I just am like, I need to make something. And this seemed like it would be kind of dirt easy because I can lower the modifiers so much. But that was the only reason I thought that this would be actually quote-unquote easy. It was just because of the modifiers that I can change so easily down to a low number and still get the 6K marker. So, I mean, let's see here. Let's see how this goes. So this Gogeta right here actually lowers attack and defense. So theoretically, you could just keep him on rotation along with Frieza, float off like your Super Saiyan 2 Goku, you know, to have over in the Flash linking randomly. There is other options for this team, but I really feel like, I mean, we're already rocking like 2 free-to-play options in here, I believe. This Battlefield Memory, GT Cell and Frieza is definitely one of them. So yeah, if you float off this Goku, eventually he'll turn Super Saiyan 3, but I think no matter what he has over in the Flash, maybe he doesn't have over in the Flash, but he should, once he transforms into Super Saiyan 3, he should actually have some good links with Gogeta, or at least over in the Flash. Excuse me. My work is very dirty. And I kid you not that when I have to blow my nose after I get home from work, I'm like popping out black stuff out of my nostrils. Pretty bad. Okay, we're finally... It's taking 4 turns. It is taking 4 turns just to get through this, man. These units do not cook. These units do not cook. And because we're not actually taking too much damage either, we're probably not even going to get to the point where we could transform into Gogeta with the physical Goku and Vegeta right here. At least we'll get through this stage. I think this is the halfway point. I honestly thought this was going to go like super duper fast. I really thought it was going to. Oh shoot. He nullifies Ki Blast. Crap baskets. How screwed are we? Okay. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I could go ahead and use some of these like abilities and whatnot, but I'm not going to. I'll probably activate the Frieza rotation and the next phase. So this is the final, not the final, but it's the third to last, 3 out of 4 phase. It's the second tech phase that we have to go through. The last phase we have to go through, I believe, is intelligence. Let me double check. I think it's intelligence. No, it's physical. The last phase that we have to do is physical. And in that form, if he does get a super attack off, he can lower our attack and defense. So that's something to be worried about in the final phase of this fight, is that if you do choose to keep off the sealing effect, like you can't seal the enemy, you got to be careful of 17 supering in the final phase. Because if he lowers your attack and defense and you're rocking these crappy Otherworld Warriors units, I mean, you are just not going to be cooking. You're just not cooking, man. You're just not going to be cooking. You know what? Sealing actually lasts for 2 turns, so I'm just going to keep this rotation so we can try and get some damage out. I'll float off this Frieza, and then I will transform one of my Friezas and just have a double Frieza rotation and float off the GT Cell and Frieza. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I was hoping for better links. We were going to start doing more damage. But this Goku, man, this Goku and the freaking Tech Super Majin Vegeta definitely need an Easy A still. I do not understand why they have not Easy A'd those 2 units yet, man. They're like one of the oldest Dokkan Fests now, I think. I think they are now officially the oldest Dokkan Fest that has not received an Easy A in the game. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Alright, we could get... I mean, we're not going to get hurt right now, but I think we're not going to do really any too much damage. I shouldn't have even given them orbs. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done... It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Hopefully we'll do some damage. It is Dokkan time. Alright, we got all the nodes. Maximer damage. I don't even know how much damage this Frieza can possibly even do. Is he even going to take out, like, even a bar? We're almost at out. We've almost wiped out this blue bar. Let's see how much he actually does. He didn't even do a full bar. He did, like, 3/4. He did, like... I'd say he did, like, 8 or 9/10 of damage with a Dokkan mode. That's pretty bad. I am honestly surprised this physical Angel Frieza did not get an Easy A during 9th anniversary, though. It was ripe with timing for both the UI Goku Tanabata unit and for right now. Like, the timing was just, like, there, you know? I'm very kind of confused as to why they chose not to Easy A him as well. There's a lot of units they just keep kind of passing up and not Easy A'ing, and a lot of them actually tend to be Otherworld Warriors units, and I cannot fathom as to why they would want to do that when the category itself is just so abysmal. It's making me wonder, like, are we gonna have like a whole Otherworld Warriors themed like worldwide download celebration or something? Because like that's the only thing that can save this category, man. Like, you're gonna have to get like a full-on 200% leader. You're gonna have to get multiple free-to-play units, Easy A's, super Easy A's. I mean, you need it all. You just need all of it. It just needs to happen. It really, really does. But I guess we'll find out next month or at the end of the month what the theme will be. I'm thinking the theme for Worldwide Download Celebration is probably going to be movie-based, movie or GT. It's mostly based on the fact that that's all that kind of remains, other than Otherworld Warriors now. That's all that kind of remains for like older content that needs Easy A's, that needs Awakenings, that needs Super Easy. Well, there's a lot of things that could do with a Super Easy A, but like this Frieza and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Majin Vegeta, all of them could be getting Easy A's or need Easy A's very soon. Like, they're just way overdue. Like, it's way past their prime kind of point. Like, they're just kind of overall worthless. So, I'm just kind of curious what it's going to be. Because there's actually some Tanabody units, like the Tech Goku and Vegeta that transform into Gogeta, that also need an easy A. And I think they do classify as Otherworld Warriors or well, no, I think they're Otherworld Warriors only. But still, both categories are pretty bad. Anyways, we're on the final phase here. This is the physical phase of 17. If he gets a super attack off on us, he will super. I mean, he will actually do some damage. Because he does lower attack and defense. So what I'm doing here is I'm transforming Frieza. Now, I transformed him and he actually lost defense because that's just kind of what happens when you transform this guy, unfortunately. He should be fine. I'm not worried. I mean, we're in a really crappy event, so I mean, it is what it is. I'm mostly doing this for damage sake. I also don't remember the last time I actually transformed to this Frieza and saw his super attack animation. It's actually a pretty good super attack animation. I didn't realize how close both of their animations looked. Alright, now we got the seal off, so now that we have sealed... And now that we have sealed 17, we have no worry for any damage coming in at us. Yeah, we're good pretty much. We're pretty much good now. It's just gonna be a very long trek of like hitting a brick wall to get all of that HP down. It's not hard. It's not hard. This isn't a hard fight. It's at least not in my opinion anymore. It's really just not. Ooh, we can get those orbs. Nice. Gogeta needs orbs. Do a little bit of damage with GT Cell and Frieza, who actually seal again. Which is pretty handy. It's not the best ability. It's not the worst one either, though. It's nice to have a free seal in there. They didn't do really too much damage, but they did something, so. I wouldn't say you need the GT Cell and Frieza. I hope people don't assume that when they watch, if anybody watches this. You know, you don't need that GT Cell and Frieza. You don't. They don't do anything except make for Link partner for the super physical Frieza. That's the only thing they're here for. That's the only thing they were here for. Now they're just kind of here. I think they're only 55% even. So I mean, they're not even doing a lot of damage at all whatsoever now. So yeah, now with this here, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. We should be good. Because now my Frieza is the tank now, with only 500k defense. That's the other thing. That's the reason why I lowered the damage so much, because like their defense is just terrible. I have been doing nothing but having both of these Friezas on rotation, getting a super off every time, and we just don't do any damage. We don't do any damage. We barely get any build up. We're in turn 16 for crying out loud, and he hasn't supered us yet. So we are just, it's just really bad how weak our defense is. Golden Frieza, though, right there, he just took out a whole bar by himself. That's crazy. That's pretty good, for at least for what this is and what this team is. Yeah, that Golden Frieza just out-damaged the Goku Vegeta. That's pretty bad. He just out-damaged them. Full links, of course, though, so, you know, it is what it is. Okay. We're getting close. We're finally getting close. We're more than halfway through the health. There's only about 2¼ bars left of HP. And we'll finally get through it. As you can see, this is not a hard burst mode. They really made this dirt easy by comparison of the previous burst mode that came out like a week ago. Before, you know, you were super limited with your team usages. But now, I mean, this is super limiting too, but they made the modifier so easy that it's easy to get the 6K, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with getting free burst coins, pretty much. I'm just curious what the highest amount of points someone is going to get on this stage, because it's going to be a huge number. Like, I feel like someone's going to be able to knock out some crazy numbers here. I really do feel it. All right, I think this is it. Like, I think we kill. We've got to kill, right? Like, Golden Frieza's got to get the kill. He's got this, right? No questions asked. 5 mil. 5 mil is so bad. And it's over. Yep. And there we go. No more. This fight is done. GG, bro. So that should be over 6K points for the Android 17 burst mode that just released on Global Dokkan. Our modifiers were pretty low. I mean, if you can't get the 6K with this, then you're just lacking units in general. I mean, we went with 6,500, and that was with turning everything off. We had 6,500 burst points, and we turned off almost everything. We turned off almost everything for this mode. So I mean, that's pretty wild, not gonna lie. So that's all 19. Other than clearing it with Universal Survival Saga, that is all of the points. And I'd say that's almost pretty free. Good 8 points there. So anyways, guys, let me know what team you utilized on Otherworld Warriors, or if you're just skipping the Otherworld Warriors one and going for the other category. Thank you for watching. Have a good day and a good night.